My name is Lokesh. Today I am going to explain about or discuss about the module 1 question bank of DBMS. That code will be BCS403, the 4th sem, the VTU engineering computer science students. That first we have to discuss about module 1 important questions. That module 1 important question, the first question will be define the database and then DBMS with a neat diagram, explain the database in system environment, and then go to the second question that describe the characteristics of the database approach. This was the important question because most of the time we'll ask that question 4 5 times. It will repeat that second question. Then don't miss that question, and then go through the third question is then what are the responsibility of a DBA and database designer, and fourth one, see that fourth one also be important. See that discuss and advantages when using a database approach, or another type how we'll ask means that list the and advantage, discuss the advantages of DBMS over a file system. Then go through the fifth one that define the database model, schema, instance and database state. And then sixth question is 3 schema architecture with a neat diagram. Why do we need mapping between the schema levels? This one is also be very important because it will ask before old sem in 6 sem paper. That same question will be asked in 3 schema architecture in DBMS. That one is also important. Then it might be asked that next examination. Then the discuss database languages and different types of user-friendly interfaces. That is the seventh question. That's also important. Then go through this eighth one. Discuss some types of database utilizers and tools and their functions. And ninth, explain the components of the modules of DBMS and their interactions with the help of a diagram. This one also very important. That questions will tick it. Then go through the third and 10th one that explain the different types of attributes that occurs in your diagrams in models with examples. And then 11th ones define the following terms that is be there that I think here they say define the following terms means entity, attribute, entity type, entity set, key attribute, value set, degree of relationship, role names, cardinality ratio, participation constraints. These are all the most important definitions we have to learn. So you should learn that you will get 100% 5 marks here. So then this is very important. Here this one is easy main. Then go through the next one, 13th one, that what is the meant by a recursive relation type. Then give some examples of a recursive relation types. Then what is a weak entity type, and then explain the role of partial key in the design of weak entity. Then fifth one is explain the example of specialization and generation, and what are the structural constraints and the relationship type, and explain with an example ER diagram related questions. And then 17th is write an ER diagram to respect a car entity types and to attribute registrations and valid vehicle ID. So then go through this 18th, write an ER diagram to hospital management considering at least 4 entities. Then 19 questions also see that it's based on ER diagram because ER diagram is compulsory one will comes. So please that on prepared will that see that 19th also draw an ER diagram for airlines database schema that will teach 5 entities. Also they specify the primary key and structural constraints. And then go through the 20th that describes the ER diagram for an employee database within list for 4 entities considering all constraints. Then 21st is a draw an ER diagram of a movie database. Assume your own entity. These are all old paper. They will ask some examples. That's why we fetched here. So these are all our ER diagrams. Then see that the ER diagram movie database. Then assume your own entities, attributes and relationship. Draw an ER diagram of an airline reservation system, taking into an account leave fee entities, indicate all key constraints. That assumption that the type of questions will comes. Then see that 22 that also is a banking system taking. It's also a very important question because 2 to 3 times this question is repeated. So the mostly might be it will ask, I think. Then draw a ER diagram employee database. Employee is very important. That one definitely will ask, I think. Then the constraints are follow then employee the works department. Every department headed by the manager and employee works is in most easy. That I'll give in notes. Go through it. That it's very useful you. That notes go through the my which one that place guru telegram channel will be there. So go through it. That every source will you get. Okay, thank you. Please subscribe and watch.